magical! Hey everybody, it's me, Super Paul Games. I'm going to be playing a new game. It's called Trap. I've not played it before. I didn't realize that this lady's a fairy, apparently, because she's got wings behind her. I'm just like, hey look, it's a mechanic. She's wearing coveralls in the forest. So let's get right into this. Begin! Alright, so we could be fashion model girl, or we could be teen angst boy. Let's be teen angst boy. What do you want your character? I want to name him. A viewer suggested this. Neville. I'm Neville and life's hard like my dick. Get on my life. Trap! The butterflies are part of it. It's a butterfly trap. Once upon a time, not so long ago in Dartmoor. When I arrived that morning, it was foggy, but then it was always somewhat misty in Dartmoor. Like that girl from Pokemon I seem to remember. Brock. In fact, the near constant mist was probably the reason why the whole area was littered with fairy stories. When everything is so indistinct, it's not hard at all to picture little people frolicking, about behind the bushes in craggy tors. I'm sorry, when they say little people, I get they mean fairies, but I was thinking of the modern definition of little people, as in there's a bunch of midgets who are like, yay! Teenagers like, check out my ass. Neville, I hope I can find a taxi early this morning. I could get home and do some teen angst things. Check out the other side of my ass. I really don't want to thumb a ride all the way out to Blackatron from here. Blackatron. Blackatron is an offensive name for, I think, a transformer. Sorry, Transformers, if you're watching and rule us in the future. A few minutes later. Crap! Angst! The one and only local taxi driver won't be available for another hour. So much angst on the platform. That was if the driver decided to show up for work on time. Time was a very relative thing out here, relative to the individual involved. He's saying people in Dartmoor are lazy. Oi there, lad! What? Who said that? I better present my ass to them. I'm Tom Wright, the conductor. I hear you're having a bit of trouble finding a ride. Would you like to ride me, cock? Yeah, I need to get back to Blackatron. Oh, Blackatron, is it? That's a long dick ride from here. I shamelessly decided to use the magic words that would open any door. Yo, I hope it's not blowjob. Yeah, I'm visiting my family out here. Haven't been home in a while, you see. I've been busy in America doing teen angst things. Actually, it was the truth. I was heading for my Aunt May's. See, I said it fancy. Aunt. Family now, is it? What's your name then, lad? It's going to be bitch tonight. I'm Neville Townsend. And yes, I got nailed for my name all through school. Ew. It's even grosser when he's showing his ass. Townsend, is it? He nodded, clearly recognizing the very local name. Well, a friend of mine just happens to be headed out that way, and if you don't mind a ride in the back of trunk. Oh, in your back. I'd appreciate that if your friend doesn't mind. Oh, he won't mind. We wouldn't want you getting pixie-led off into the mist now, or would we? Or would we? Of course not. I just rolled my eyes. Only in Dartmoor do grown adults still believe in fairies. Angst! It's been 20 minutes already. I hope this ride actually exists. What's that, Okehampton? Oi, you the kid that needs a ride to Blackatron? Check out me ass. Yes, that's me. Is that a publicity picture for something? Oi, more! Tom's a friend of mine. Take the passenger seat. Me back's full. Thanks for the lift. Seriously! I like how he just slides off. The back of his truck was full, alright. Full to overflowing with bales of hay. This is my fault. The author didn't do a bad job. I'm just having a hard time reading it. I'm sorry. Oh, I like this. I like the way the background moves. Moorcraft drove straight out onto the stark and rocky moors. A wind-swept, misty and chilly landscape. The barren hills were crowned with tall tors of heaped granite, tumbles of rocky clitter, and the occasional wind-scarred tree. Brooks, creeks, and the ancient aqueducts lined and stone meandered through the boggy fields. Free roaming and half-wild shaggy ponies. I'm a pony! Graze on the wild grass and the dense bracken that filled every crevice. Ew. I don't hear about no crevices getting filled. With its ancient standing stones wreathed in mist and 17th century farm cottages, Dartmoor was a place that was locked in the distant past. It's no wonder that so many poets, writers, and artists fall in love with the place. It's also no wonder why so many leave the city right out of high school. Including me, teen angst Neville. I'm Neville, by the way. That's me moving my hair in the wind. I appreciate the ride, Mr. Moorcraft. Just Moorcraft will do, don't mention it. Oh, and before I drop you off at Blackatron, it's time for the blowjobs. I mean, I have a delivery to make, so you have a bit of wait. Nice of him to tell me after I got into the truck. Sure, no problem. Okay, hop on out and wait for me here while I go in to deliver this hay. Why does he have to wait? Is this like some sacred hay that he can't be around for? Is like the hay deal going down? I got what your ponies need. Here? You mean on the side of the road? I'll be back in about an hour. Wow, this is a shitty ride. I guess that meant yes. I was to wait on the side of the road while he took off to make his delivery. Maybe the moral of this game is you should not take rides from strangers. That seems to be the moral. Fine. Let me just slide back in here. Don't forget about me. Okay. I won't. Never will I forget about you. I'd never hear the end of it from Tom. And don't go wandering off. We've been having that sort of mist for a few days now. Huh? Mist? What's wrong with the mist? Oh! Well, crap. Now I'm stuck on the side of the road. God knows where. I should have just waited for the taxi. Ugh, this fucking field and this stone fence. Great, I didn't get a chance to charge my phone last night. It's dead. I have no way to tell if an hour has passed or just 20 minutes. So you can be here for 3 days and you're like, I don't know what it is. Check out my ass, cause I'm bored. Bored. What's that over there? Whoop. Oh, just a stone wall. I was even like, there's just stone walls, and that's what it is. Looks like the mist is cleared up a bit over there. He doesn't seem like a genius where he's like, oh, look, what's that? Oh, it's another stone wall. What's that? Another stone wall. What's that? There's this weird kid running back and forth on my front lawn. Well, since I have some time to kill, I could take a quick walk on the moor. Or is the question. I didn't read it as such. Oh, there's a patch of woods over there. Like, a really little patch of woods. Whoop. Well, it's very green with all this moss and stuff over everything. Amazing how the trees are growing, like, right over heaps of rocky glitter. Wait, are these oak trees? They look like oaks, but I've never seen oaks like this twisted around, or this tiny. It's like a mini forest, dude. What is he, a botanist? It's kind of neat looking with all the moss and ferns growing right on it, but kind of spooky too. Oh crap, the mist is back! Oh my god, a little fog, oh shit. I better get back to the road before it gets too thick to see where I'm stepping. I really don't want to break an ankle. A shame I have to go, I wanted to look around a little more. Glad I am that you like my wood. Ew. What? Huh? Oh, it's a woman. Whoa, sorry, I didn't notice that anyone else was here. I get that I don't know who's saying that. I get that a lot. Maybe we should, the mist is thick, baby. Maybe we should both leave. We probably ought to go back before we get lost in the mist or trip on something we can't see. Like your wood. I won't get lost. I'd never get lost in me wood. Imagine that voice out of that pretty face. Well, I might say, you're quite a fine, bold lad to come into my wood. Nice coveralls there. Thanks, I think. I'm Neville. Oh, introductions. Rowan Wish at your service. Whist, is that even really a name? Of course it's mine. I've had it since the very beginning. So Neville, what do you think of my wood? This got creepy. Your wood? Well, it's got moss on it. It's very green and a little. It's pretty. He liked it. It's very pretty. Yes, it is indeed. Oh, I'm glad you find it to be so. Oh, look, it's been great talking with you, Rowan. Oh wait, that's me. Look, it's great talking with you, Rowan. But like, I need to get back and do teen angst stuffs on the road. Oh, and where are you off to in such a hurry? I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm going to my aunt's house in Blackerton, and I don't want to miss my ride. Oh, I'm afraid it's far too late for that. I can pretty much guarantee that your ride is long gone by now. What? Are you serious? I am indeed. Also, considering how long you've been here already, it's likely far too late to be finding your way back anytime soon. What? Dude, the road's not that far away. I can find it. Suit yourself, but don't say I didn't warn you. Bye. Damn, you really can't see anything at all past these trees. If I try, I'll probably break an ankle trying to walk on these big chunks of mossy glitter. God forbid you try. I can't get out of these woods, cause, like, I'd have to walk. I better go back. Okay, so you were right about the mist being too thick to see through. Of course, I know my wood, and this mist in particular, very well indeed. Might as well resign yourself to remaining here with me for a while. Creepy girlfriend. Do you have a cell phone? My battery was dead, or I'd just use mine. A cell phone? What's that? I'm guessing you don't have one then, Neanderthal? I'm afraid not. What is a cell phone anyway? It's a handheld wireless telephone. A wireless telephone? Well, wonders never cease. Okay, so you don't get out a lot. Are you sure this isn't like a jumpsuit from a prison or a mental institution? What do we do now? Let the blowjobs commence. I know. Why don't we have a spot of tea? That's normal, having tea with morons you find in the forest. Tea out here in the mist? Mist tea? Oh, earth and wind, don't be daft. It'll be much warmer in my kitchen, not to mention that the seating will be a fair bit comfier. Do you live with your family? My family is long gone from this world. Awkward, Neville. Oh, sorry. All's well, I have you to keep me company now, don't I? Yeah, like, sure. Follow me and watch your footing. Sure. Rowan doesn't have a cell phone, but Rowan does have a cottage, which means landline telephone. This guy's reasoning is weird. Alrighty then, shall we go in? You live there? That's your home? She lives in the forest. She probably poops in a ditch and eats berries. Would you like to talk to my turtle? Go in where? My front door, of course. I'm all about back doors. See that ledge between us? The door is right under it. You mean that pile of rocks? But that's a little small, isn't it? Oh wait, that was supposed to be Neville. But that's a little small, isn't it? It is a bit low, so mind your head when you follow me. Alright, this is normal. Now then, we gives it a whisper or greeting, and a bit of hand wave like so, and... Shazam! You live underground? More or less. Now follow close by, as this is a bit on the dark side. At some point here, he needs to bail. This is starting to get weird. What is this guy, a hobbit or something? I thought it was a woman. Neville. Dot. Not even ellipsis, just period. Oh, here comes the ellipsis. Ellipses. I can't see a damn thing. Once I open the other door, you'll see just fine. Ah, here we are. He's kind of stupid. Now isn't that a welcome sight? Wow. She's got a pretty fucking nice house for living in the ground. Holy shit, I'm moving into the ground. Light, my long-lost friend. Come on in, and 1,000 welcomes besides. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Mainly because I'm not so sure I can find my way back out there. Yeah, because you'd have to go 20 feet through the mist. Now to your right is my granddad's sitting room. Great story. It's a bit of a mess, but that pretty much describes my granddad. Isn't he dead? Besides, it's my grandma's sitting room. What? You just said it was your granddad's, that you said. Very fond of company she was, especially if they were young and virile. Very fond indeed. Ew. Did she get put in prison? Now then, we're heading straight downstairs to the kitchen for a bit of tea and biscuits. You mean cookies, right? The English thing? The kettle's already hot, so it's a matter of pouring the tea. Tea or me? Oh, there's some sweetened biscuits on the table. Help yourself. You have windows underground? You have windows underground? The door is underground, the cottage is not. Think of the first bit as being a tunnel. I wouldn't bother looking out the windows. There's nothing to see but lots and lots of mist. I should start making our supper. Our supper? I just came over. What? I think she's just like, now we're gonna live together forever. You're gonna marry me because you liked my moss. How about I make us a nice tender rabbit stew with plenty of leeks? Supper? It's not even like noon yet. It takes a while for rabbit stew to cook on an open hearth. You don't use the stove? One needs to have a stove to use a stove. You don't have a stove? Oh, angst! I have a perfectly good hearth. I can bake in the coals, roast on the spit, and boil on the hob. What do I need a stove for? Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have like a telephone? I'm afraid not. Telephone wires just don't reach this far. What? That doesn't make any sense. You could run a telephone wire that far? No phone? Why am I not surprised by this crazy bitch? You should definitely think about getting a cell phone, though. I'm not too sure how you're going to charge it. Do you have electricity in here? Probably not, seeing as Rowan doesn't even have a stove. Some of the more remote areas of the house do have electricity. Remote areas? Wait, you do have electricity? In that case, you should definitely get a cell phone. I like how he's probably been abducted by a fairy, and she's like, you're going to live with me forever. And he's like, you need to get a Samsung, you know? You should get Flappy Birds. I'll take that into serious consideration. Now then, while I get to making our supper, why don't you tell me about yourself? Well, where you're from, where you been, and what you like to do, all that. I need to know it all. I mostly like to stand at train and bus stations and show my ass off till strange men come up and say hi, because that'll take a while to talk about, though. That'll be fine, seeing as a while is how long it takes for us to for the stew to cook. Several hours later. Holy hell, this is nice. Wait, that's, who's that? Should be, no. And supper is served. Have a seat, my lad. I didn't think I'd be here this long. His aunt's gonna wonder, where the fuck is my idiot nephew at? I bet he saw some bright thing and chased it down the road again. I told you so. Yeah, but I can't believe that mist out there is still this thick. Looking out the windows like staring at the wall of moving gray. Well, this place is a bit left to center from anywhere else. You're left to center. As it is, you may not want to look out the windows too much. You may end up seeing strange things. Like optical illusions, things aren't there. Like, you know, when light goes through a prism, rainbows. Those too. What? Does that mean strange things really are out there? Now eat up. After dinner, we'll have our tea and dessert in the parlor, and you can tell me a bit more about yourself. She's scary. Why don't you tell me something about you? There's nothing to tell, really. I live in a hole in a mossy place. I have electricity in parts of my house and not others. Normal crazy lady who lives in the woods. I've been here since the beginning, and I'll likely be here till the end. As simple as that. Do you have, like, a job? I do indeed, managing and protecting my wood. I like to protect my wood, too. How'd you get such a job? I inherited the position from my da, and he and his da, and so forth and so on. Family tradition, I guess you could say. Did you ever want to do something else?
When I was a youngster, I considered it, but everything else seemed to be dull and boring by comparison.
Okay. Boringer than sitting in the woods and looking at moss. Several more hours later.
I cannot believe how much say the outside world
What happened to my voice?
I cannot believe how much you say the outside world has changed in so short a time. It seems like only a month ago men were walking on the moon, and now there are tabletop tellies that do such things as let you talk to people on the other side of the world and even play games.
They're called computers. You get porn on that.
Yeah, those wireless cell phones and satellite spaceships flying about the stars that can take pictures of any old place on Earth seems a bit too fantastical to me.
You don't get out much, do you?
Oh, now that's not true at all. I go out back into my woods almost every day, and sometimes for a bit of stroll on the moor. Well, this has been quite a visit, but seeing as it's come on tonight, I should be showing you to your room.
Alright, this is way past the point where it's creepy. He's just gonna go with it?
Up the stairs we go.
He's stupid!
To the room. To the right is your room.
Thanks for putting me up overnight. Check out my butt.
Truly, the pleasure's all mine. I'm enjoying your company. There's a nightshirt for you on the bed. I'll watch you change. And don't worry about the fire. It can take care of itself. It might burn you. In the morning, there'll be hot water in the pitcher over there on the stand to wash with, and breakfast when you come down. Oh, and just so you know, my room is at the very top of the stairs.
Oh god, this woman is desperate.
However, if you come to my room this night, don't expect to be leaving it till morning. Oh, in fact, you'll be giving me permission to keep you. You understand, right?
Okay.
Good. Any questions?
I'm guessing you don't have a shower by the smell in here. No, I'm gonna ask the toilet. What do I do if I need to use the toilet? I hope there's not a chamber pot under the bed.
There's a modern flushing toilet downstairs in the kitchen. There's also a luxurious deep tub with piped-in water. Feel free to take a bath if you like. Can I watch? But be careful, the hot water is very hot and the cold is downright icy. Now that you know. Good night and pleasant dreams.
Good night to you too. Let's see, there's a lot of different things we can do. I want to try and read one of these books. I mean, he's never going to be here again unless he gets trapped here forever. I could try and read one of these books before I sleep. Wow, the publication date at the beginning of the book says 1874. The language looks a lot like old-fashioned. I bet this book will put me to sleep in no time. Roughly an hour later. Crap, I still can't sleep! Something about Rowan's been bothering me all day, and now it's keeping me awake too. Ugh. Is Rowan a guy or a girl? I just can't tell. Maybe my voice choice for Rowan was good. It's like Pat from SNL in the 90s. It's like, is that a man or a woman? Do I go upstairs and just play ass? Do I go upstairs to sneak a quick... That's gonna be creepy. Go upstairs and sneak a quick peek through the keyhole. I need to see if she's sporting a dong or a JJ. Locks and doors are here so old-fashioned that if I look through the keyhole, I'll probably get a good view without Rowan even knowing. I need to know if she's dong-alicious. I just hope the stairs don't squeak. This is creepy. Crap, the door's wide open.
Well, now, aren't you bold as brass?
I hope it's not a dude, because I don't want a lifetime of butt pounding. Oh, it's a lady! Oh crap, I had no idea Rowan slept in the nude. At least I hope it's a lady. Maybe it's an effeminate dude. It still could be a surprise either way. I didn't mean to disturb you. I just came to ask a question. Did you have like a dong or something?
Did you now? What might that question be?
Maybe I should just wait and ask in the morning.
Oh, it's much too late for that. Come over here and sit on the bed.
Rowan patted the blankets.
No need to be afraid. I only bite if asked nicely. Oh!
That's not a sexy laugh. I had no intention of getting any closer than I was. However, my feet had other ideas. I stepped right up to the edge of the bed and sat among the blankets. I like how he's like, I didn't really want to go and see if it was a man or a lady, but my feet wanted to. You know, it was my feet, not my fault.
That's a good lad. Now you've come with a question. Let's have it then.
This isn't meant to be an insult or anything. It's never an insult to be like, are you a dude or a lady? I want Aerosmith to break out what dude looks like a lady. He even asks! Are you a guy or a girl? He even fucking asks! How rude! How fucking rude. Ah, that question. She must get it a lot.
Well, the best way to answer it would be to show you. I don't want to know.
I'm good with just a verbal answer. You don't need to go that far.
Oh, but I insist. Ah. Now then, tell me what you see.
Nothing, nothing, nothing. Close your eyes. You're a guy. I love the person who made this game. You're a guy.
Very much so. Now then, I believe I warned you that if you came up here, I'd keep you here, right?
Oh, fuck! But we're both guys!
I had noticed that in your pointers.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. Now then, how about we start with a kiss?
Ah! I didn't think this was where the game was going. No! Sometime much later, after crying in a bloody asshole. What the? You got raped by a fairy, dude. The fireflies? No, not fireflies, fairies. How cute. I don't know. How cute. Like fireflies with faces. Ugh. What is this, a dream? The last thing I remember is Rowan's cottage. Oh no, repressed memory. Or rather, Rowan's bed, then Rowan's cock. So this is a dream. Please be a dream. I think. The next morning.
Ah, you're finally awake. I destroyed your butthole.
Oh, it's so sore. I gotta stop showing it to everybody. Oh yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you too, Neville. Have a seat, I'll pour you some tea. The eggs, fried tomatoes, bacon, and toast is almost ready. Oh, and there's the cushion if you still feel a little tender.
Oh god, what have I played? Gee, thanks.
You're welcome.
Serious though, thanks for letting me stay overnight. Thanks, not so much though for the ass pounding in your bedroom that I didn't want.
I didn't mind in the least. You're a damn fine kisser.
Thanks. So are you, but I really need to go. Like, bad. My aunt's gonna wonder what happened.
Oh, no, you don't. You'll not be wiggling your way out of this, my dear Neville. You accepted my invitation, so I get to keep you.
Keep me?
For a little while, at least. I shall remind you of the benefits of being my lover.
Whoa! Right now? Dude, no! That was the one-time thing!
Don't tell me you've never done it on the kitchen table before! Oh, God, it doesn't end!
I have not! I'd rather not.
That's not how this goes, sweetheart. I'd rather not compel you, but the whilst is already set good and tight on you. It won't let you to refuse me. Oh! Now drop your pants, hop on, and spread them nice and wide. I'm going to do such terribly naughty things to you that I'll never want to be anywhere else. Oh, God. My asshole. Oh, yes, very nice. Oh, God.
A few hours later. Oh, my ass. So how much longer do you plan on keeping me?
I was thinking 12 days or forever. You can make the choice at the end of 12 days. 12 days of ass pounding.
I won't ever be able to leave your wood at all?
Actually, it's me you won't be able to leave. Well, the whilst is still on you. Where I am, you are. If I left my wood, you'd come too.
There's already been enough coming, Rowan. Oh, really?
Don't be getting your hopes up. I rarely, if ever, leave my wood.
I've seen enough of your wood. Damn, so much for sneaking my way out of here. What is this whist anyway?
Well, the word itself means wish, but it's actually a spell that holds you to me. It's so I don't leave you behind and lose you while stepping between worlds.
What did you say, worlds? Plural, as in more than one? I'm amazed he knows what plural is.
What? Did you think that I was only yours? There are many, many different worlds sitting right next to the world you call home. Each its own little realm with its own natural laws, so to speak. Just last week I found a gerbil from another planet and humped it till it blew up. So some larger, some smaller, some very pretty, and some really ugly with things that really don't need to be seen in any world but theirs. Those I won't be taking you to see. My wood may be a bit on the small side.
My ass doesn't feel that way.
But it's all mine and chock full of all kinds of interesting things that I can't wait to show ya.
Is that so?
No better time than the present. Come along, Neville. There's some standing stones I want to introduce you to.
Great. So he got violated on the kitchen table. Now Rowan wants to show Neville stones.
These are my stones. I've named this. This is Charlie. This is Fred. And this is August. I don't talk to August. August can't keep her damn whore mouth shut.
Be like, there's just stones. Like, I have a choice? Ugh.
Not for the next 12 days you don't, but I'll make sure you don't mind it much. Oh, delightful.
Once I get out of here, I will never let my cell phone go dead again. That's the moral of the story, kids. Charge your cell phone. The end. Oh, that's the end. So he's got 12 days of ass pounding before he can escape. I wish the end was a little better. The game was interesting. If I think about it, I'll leave a link in the description below. Oh, poor, poor Neville. Thanks for watching, everybody. Ending Z of Z, Pixie led astray. Or ending 2 of 2.